Welcome back, YouTube. I just went on my coffee break. It was delicious. I think we're gonna be... melding, you guys. So, how does this work? At the beginning of your end step, if you both own and control Gisela the Broken Blade and a creature named Bruna the Fading Light, exile them, then meld them into Brisela, Voice of Nightmares. And that's on the Gisela side. Gisela's the 4 mana 4/3 flying for a strike lifelink. Meanwhile, Bruna is the much less reasonable 7 mana 5/7 flying vigilance. When you cast Bruna, you may return target angel or human creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So Bruna can... Bruna can bring back Gisela. Okay. It's a gamble, but we're going to play it like that. I just really want to meld them once. Like, I just want to see if I can pull it off, you know? I'll keep this hand. Just run out the Plains Pass. Corozda, Guild Mage. This guy's kind of annoying. He can make dudes unblockable. And also sacrifice dudes to make more dudes. It's that intimidate part that is the most annoying. Yeah, I almost want to just Fatal Push here, but let's bake some cake. We don't really need a second one of those. We'll take 2 here. Shaman of the Pack. That could have been much worse. And I just kind of want to Fatal Push here. So I'm just going to pass and see if I can bait an activation. And then I just got to take 3 more damage. Gerard. Yeah, a situation where I wish Elspeth was just another angel. Well, we can still get in for 2. They still attack me here, which is interesting. Ugh, okay. Ugh, great. Yeah, that didn't exactly go perfectly well for me. Well, now I'm really happy that it's Elspeth, actually. Sorry, I was just really in the tank there. So we stabilized with Elspeth and just completely took over, but we're not at a comfortable life total against a deck that can resurrect a Gerard and fling it. Then there's this guy as well. Yeah, draining me for 3. They still have 2 cards left in hand. If it's 2 more of these, then I'm in serious trouble. I could... Maybe I jump my team here. I will... I'll gain some life if I do that. Yeah, I think that actually might be the move. If I leave up 3 creatures to block, I can get in with these 2, gain some life and draw a card, cast Voice of the Blessed. Well, that kind of unfortunately locks me out of being able to cast Iganjo, but I should still be okay here, even if they do take out Elspeth. Glissa, a Swarm Guild Mage, which can also drain me directly. Righteous Valk. I do really want to be able to gain life somehow. But I gotta be just satisfied with stabilizing for now. And I can get in for 5. Which is not nothing. And there's Bruna, which can return Lyisa to the battlefield next turn. Which actually makes me... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have exactly enough mana to cast her. No, I'll hold up Iganjo for 1 turn here and miss the land drop on purpose. Opponent is in the tank almost as much as I am here. Waiting for opponent. I suppose maybe it's because Gimp is still open. Let's see if that speeds up my computer a little bit. We go to combat. They are no balls. They have no balls. Play out the Elvish Vatkeeper. Just a whole bunch of signpost uncommons from different sets. And a decently good card. This is kind of a pet card of mine, actually, in Forge. I've played with this card a lot. I think it's so good in Forge. It's just everything that you want to be doing on turn 3. It's everything you want from a creature that can apply pressure and also generate value over time and is difficult to trade with. It's, of course, it gets removed by cheap removal, but it's just, it never feels bad to slam this card in Forge. Yeah, opponent has no balls. Unfortunately, we do just gain a bunch of life here and grow our whole team to becoming super duper gigantic, and then we're gonna give everything flying. I talked shit about Elspeth, and then 2 turns later, she completely turned around the game. Basically all by herself. Yeah. Sorry, opponent. It's a nice piece of man meat right there. Quirion Dryad is a cute card. Success! We did it. Time to return to the homestead. I wish I could get my mouse to show on OBS. Sadly, it does not. It's a cute little low-res looking mouse. I like it.
That's beautiful. That's gonna go good for your collection.
Thank you, people of this town. I want gems. Want them so badly. I want gems. Please. I don't want to be on these hunting missions. They don't have any good loot for me. Yeah, I need to go into like a dungeon or a cave or something. These quests are not taking me where I want to be going. I might just start going rogue and just like raw farming zones of my own free will. What I really want to do is find some of these like super bosses that drop more hearts. I want more heart containers, more life essence. Yes. This is a keepable hand. We play out the Gyada. She might actually tap for mana this game. Or maybe not. Yeah, I wish that this was Gisela instead of Bruna. I could go digging, but I think Righteous Valkyrie is just the best card to play in most situations, including this one. We find land number 4, which is great. Great. Because now we can cast... Well, it doesn't really change things much. It does. Hang on. We can play this, gain life, play this, gain life. I should have done that after attacks, but that's okay. They oblationed me. Huh. Well, I got kind of rewarded for the way that I sequenced my plays there. Okay. Well, that's my turn. Now I'm ahead on board and I'm at parity with cards in hand. You love to see it. You love to see such a completely puntiful punt. I don't really want more land. Like, yes, it would be nice to be able to cast Bruna, but like, how much do I really need Bruna at this point in the game? Really? Like, boom. It's practically a turn 2 clock here. Okay, so they've got another threat here. Not much of a threat if we're being completely honest, right? Like, we play out Elspeth. We simply destroy that. And then we alpha strike. our opponent. And watch them flounder with another life gain spell. Let's, like, just prove that we're not playing around here. Yeah, we're not playing around, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. Let's go find a place that's gonna have some gems, huh? Let's go find something. Wait, are we trying to fight goblins too? Yeah, we are trying to fight goblins, so we might as well fight this artificer right here. The artificers are easy, like goblin kaboomist, fucking relic runner. We're not worried about these guys. Okay. Cool. I think we are ramping into Gisela here. It's happening, you guys. I could have attacked with Giada, but why would I sequence my plays in a way that makes sense? Oh, that card is very annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna put up with it because I have creatures that can fly over the head of everything that they're doing. I can race this without a problem. Brash Taunter could end up being a problem. Let's prevent that from being an issue. Luminarch. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Right? Right? It's gonna happen, right? Right? Oh. Chaos Orb? Wait. Wait. Chaos Orb? Do you guys know what this means? What's it going to do? What's it going to do, you guys? What should I take out for it, too, is the real question. Elspeth or Bruna? Feels like it should be Elspeth. Because then we have double the memes. It's all about the meme value here. Chaos Orb and MtG. Wait. We gotta do the... There's a proper way of doing this. Hang on. Chaos Orb? Okay. We're done. I will keep this hand. It's got Chaos Orb in it. I want to see what happens when I play it. I'm really curious. Okay. Yeah, our opponent, we're a little bit messed up on lands here, but our opponent is 2, and in fact is faring much worse. I want to play out Chaos Orb here, but I'm also like, do I need to though? I want to make sure I'm in a position to win before I just cast a spell that might just do nothing here. I honestly don't know. I don't know how the engine is supposed to deal with that card. But I do want to find out. Okay. Choose a card to represent the center of the desired card landing location. Okay, so it just got one thing. What the hell? So it calculates it somehow using some mystery math? I feel a little bit unsatisfied. I wanted a clearer solution to the problem of how to use Chaos Orb. Okay, open fire. Wow, before I even get a chance to play Laisa, huh? All good. We win. Let's... If that's all that Chaos Orb does, then... It would have been funny if it gave us the option to rip it up into pieces, and if that, like, gave it an improved effect or whatever. Alas... So, should I put in another Laisa instead of Elspeth? I don't think so. I think Elspeth actually is the GOAT. She's just a one-woman army, for real. We don't want any of this garbage, I don't think. Looking for more goblins, but I'm also like, I'm low-key just out here hunting for gems. There's gotta be some around here, right? No? I honestly see 0. Okay. I don't think that's that good of a farm location anyway. Let's fight this goblin though. Might as well, right? Also, I'm gonna grab my other sugary drink. wearing a hat because I'm having a bad hair day. Bad hair week, in fact. I need to go get my hair done. Right now I gotta kick this monkey goblin bitch's ass. Let's get sickening. It's borderline. I'm gonna keep it. I feel like I have to risk it for the biscuit, because if I can just draw... Aw. Tarfire. Well, I do get another land. I guess obviously not, right? We can't keep that, and then we fish again. And we also don't want that, right? We already have a removal spell. We just need to get to our 4th land, which we do. Perfect. So we got a lot of value out of the Surveil and the Scry there. Oh, that stuff is so good. Okay. Gisela comes down to lay down the law. They give it Forest Walk and +1/+1. And they play this guy who makes them all enter with +1/+1 counters on them. Sure, fine, okay, whatever. Play out Elspeth. Honestly, just feel like I'm not even that worried about these guys. Let's see them prove me wrong here. I'll just chump them both, like... Yeah, like they have no trample, no nothing. Well... It says boba, but my straw is too small for it. I don't have a big boba straw. I could just keep chump blocking every turn, right? I don't know if that's necessarily the most productive thing I could be doing here, though. Suture Priest, Carrot Cake. We are kind of looking for our next mana source. We found it. Yeah, I'll just grow the whole board. I think that actually makes a lot of sense here. Deal some damage. You know, really put him on a clock here. This has to attack every turn. Now we're up at land number 6. And at this point, I think just continuing to grow the team makes sense. And this guy has a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, Grumgully actually... Oh, this is a combo. I did not realize that. Silly me. In that case... I knew I had lethal the whole time. I was just testing you all. That was a test, you guys. Time to find a goblin leader. God, won't some goblin leader come gobble up this pussy right now and just gobble me the fuck up? I just want to be gobbled up by some goblin. There it is. The most hung goblin in all the land. I'll be on the play. This hand is marginal. But like with all marginal hands that this deck has, you just gotta believe. You just gotta believe in the heart of the cards sometimes. If you know, you know, you know? I could push this, but I don't feel like that's the right play. Yeah, see that, like, one of those, definitely. Yeah, that was a good play, you guys. That was a really good play. If you know, you know. Yeah, the Legion Loyalist could also... What? I did not know that red had the ability to just blow up all creatures that a player controls. That's so crazy. Mog Infestation. I feel like I've seen that art before, but I've just never seen this card played before. Okay. The play here... the play here, you guys, is to cast Bruna, the Fading Light, bringing back Gisela, the Broken Blade. We'll attack with all of our goblins here. And then go to our end step. And meld. Oh, there's a little meld animation. That was so sick. Brisela, voice of nightmares. Your opponents can't cast spells with converted mana cost 3 or less. This should completely shut down the goblin deck. That's like most of the cards in their deck, I bet. Okay. Give this flying. And game over. At the end of the day, it's just a big flyer. Clive, Ifrit's dominant. Yeah, huh. Okay. And then these are some decent goblins. Okay, yeah, not bad. Sure, I will return to report my success. I'll be a good boy. I'm a good boy for daddy today. I'm a good boy for daddy today. Now that I'm really getting into Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm trying to figure out what else I want to watch next. Is it going to be Gurren Lagann? I don't know. If only there was an anime as compelling as playing Forge. With the goblin attacks halted, the people of General's Homestead shower you with thanks, and quite a few coins as well. +2 local rep, plus 500 gold. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. None of these cards are really calling to me. Well, the art on this is gorgeous. Atalia, Semite Master. Not a whole lot of good stuff, though. I really just want gems. Oh, God damn it. No, it's this guy again. I want a mission that takes me to an actual place. Well, but I'm forgetting to check the drafts. I should always be checking the drafts of every town. Ooh, and this is the Bloomborough one. Okay. I've already done Bloomborough a couple of times on here, and I'm kind of just bored of Bloomborough. Alright. Speaking of bored, I should just go Face My Fears by Utada Hikaru. Sorry, I'm like standing hella far away from the mic right now. Y'all probably can't hear me at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight in the fucking arena. And win all the glory and all the babes. I'm gonna beat all your faves at the frickin' arena. Okay, we played out our Lightstall Inquisitor and we caught a Strangleroot Geist in our web. Now I think I just play land Carrot Cake, bake some cake. Yeah, we'll keep this on top. I don't mind drawing untapped lands. Here's their Strangleroot Geist. Definitely doesn't feel as good for them playing it this late. And now I can just attack freely. I don't know if I'm too worried about... Maybe it's not worth it trading for the Lightstall Inquisitor. Yeah, because now I can trade like that. They play Augur of Autumn. They don't have Coven turned on quite yet. We just play land number 4, cast Elegy Acolyte, gain 4. Still pretty far from the threshold, but we can start putting some pressure in the air. Hapatra. This is a throwback card. Vizier of Poisons. She deals combat damage to a player. She can put a -1/-1 counter on a creature, and whenever you put one or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 with Death Touch. Ugh, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Never too happy to see that card. Do I want land number 6 here? I don't have anything in my hand that I'm like starving for mana for. I think I just play out the Suture Priest. They evoke an Endurance? Okay, sure. I don't really care about that. Interesting. And then I'll play out the next one. Go to combat, and we'll put the counter... I'm tempted to put it on the Lightstall Inquisitor. Yeah, I think I will. This might be throwing away value, but I don't think so. I don't think that they want to trade with it. Yeah, as I guessed, I gain even more life. I'm still not over that threshold. I need to reach 20 life to turn this on. And now shit gets real. I can play out the prototype here and the locket. I think that's the right sequence. Yeah, so locket, prototype, gain life, gain life. Now I'm at 21 and everything is huge. We will give this flying and we'll put a counter here and attack, attack, attack. Anything else? Do I attack with the Acolyte? No, I think I play it safe. That card's just too valuable. Drew a land. I'll go ahead and crack it for the plains and pass. I don't get to make a robot, but that's okay. They lose 1, they're down to 4. Now they're down to 3. Coven is online for our opponent, but it is also way too late for our opponent. Marauding Blight Priest number 1 and then Marauding Blight Priest number 2, and it's over for them. And we made it past round 1. I think getting to that 13 life threshold was key to being able to win in a game like that. Being able to get down, being able to not worry too much about early beats is really, really helpful. We'll keep this. It's Inquisitor or nerfed Guide of Souls. I think that nerfed Guide of Souls is still better than the Inquisitor. Wild Nicatl from our opponent. Already a 3/3. Well, this is kind of awkward, but I want to play out Giada to ramp into a turn 3 Gisela, but because of this tap land, I can't reliably do that. But I feel like I should play to it anyway. So I'm gonna go for it, even though it's a little bit risky. Gain 1, pass the turn. I'll take my beats here. Go to 10. They play out the Nishoba Brawler, who is a 4-3. That's not annoying at all. And we get rewarded for our efforts. Play out the Guide of... or the Gisela, sorry. And then pass... Her having first strike here is really helpful. They kill Giada... But that's okay, we already got decent value out of Giada, and now we have another one, gaining more life, play out the back street, and yeah, I'm quite happy to see, Elegy Acolyte there. And now the question is, do I light stall or do I hold up swords to plowshares? I want to attack here. And I suppose the Inquisitor helps me put pressure on faster. Yeah, I'll attack with Gisela. Play out the light stall, get to my 4th energy, and I caught their Cryptic Coat. Yeah, they're definitely going to have a hard time casting that. Or getting through damage. I really need to draw my next land here, so I'm going to cast the Acolyte and move to combat, knowing that I'm going to get through with some damage here. I'll attack with the Lightstall Inquisitor as well, and that's where the counters from Guide of Souls are going to go. Now, none of them can be blocked. Draw a card. And then, yeah, unfortunately, still did not get to my 5th land. So Bruna is looking pretty uncastable here, but Laisa, on the other hand, is looking very castable. The question is, do I want to play her before or after combat? Do I want to swords to plowshares on Scion of Draco? I think I do, actually. I don't trust having that effect from Scion of Draco on board at all, period. Boots. And I am at 21, so this is going to buff my whole board, which could lead to an early win here. Let's see if our opponent can somehow turn this around on us. They could double block Elegy Acolyte, but then they would take lethal. They could double block Lightstall Inquisitor, and it would still be lethal. Just exactly. They should be exactly dead. No, they're not exactly dead. Because they couldn't double block there without being exactly dead. So this game is over. No need to do any complicated math. They didn't have a board wipe there, and so they lose. GG, we made it past round 2. Let's go. Let's get a Pog in the chat. PogChamp in the chat. Pogalicious, Virgolicious. I always keep the sketchy hands with this deck, because I believe in the heart of the cards. I really do. I really, really, really do believe. We keep that land. Get hit by the Charming Scoundrel. They chose to make a treasure token. Okay. play out the Giada. They can't attack me. They don't have the balls to do it. They simply do not have the balls. I'll cast the Righteous Valk. And I'll give them the trade if they want. They don't take it, unsurprisingly. I'll play out the Lightstall Inquisitor. Giada actually getting value for us now. Keiki not a bad catch there. They've got a Goldspan Dragon, though. Well, luckily we can block here. But they still get to make that treasure token. I can threaten with Iganjo, but then I can't play a land this turn. I'd rather play a land. I'm not scared of no Goldspan Dragon. Psh, psh, psh. Please. Don't make me laugh. I'll play Righteous Valkyrie number 2, and then I'll play Voice of the Blessed, which comes in and it's immediately a fucking 8/8. And then I'm gonna attack with these beefcakes, dealing so much damage. I'm at 35. Bring it on. Yeah, go ahead and copy your Goldspan Dragon. You think I'm scared of you? You think I'm scared of your Goldspan Dragon, dude? Absolutely not, man. Yeah. And now just to seal the deal, we got Laisa on board. Laisa, now Voice of the Blessed, has flying and vigilance, natty flying vigilance. I suppose it's not natty, but you know what I mean. Swing for lethal. And she takes it home! Dead Man's Rest Arena. Put to rest by Top Hopic out here. We won a Sedgemoor Witch? It's kind of a cool card, but it's not really that great. Yeah, and we're not playing that. Dark Armor. It's actually pretty good, but seeing how low our life total is already, I don't think. But we got some money, and we beat the quest, so that's really great and fun. I don't like the Drunken Plea quest. That one is lame. And the library quest seems just broken. Like, I'm legitimately confused about that one. Yeah, like, where is the library of Varsail? It's up here. Okay. I can get there. I can complete that quest. I can perform. I can do that. Let's just go. So I'll consume the blue rune and a gem to go up here to this island region, which is nearly impossible to get out of. Actually, yeah, if you ever spawn over here, good luck getting out of where the city is and off this little island. In fact, maybe I should just... Oh, whoops. I was thinking of flying, but I remembered that I don't have that item. Okay. I'll keep the sketchy hand. Play a land, pass the turn. They play their second hand and a Master of the Pearl Trident. That's a spooky one. That's okay, because we have turn 3 Gisela. Let's get in for 2 first. Sequencing is important. Play out Gisela. Opponent does not have a spreading seas type effect. So I'm not too scared of these Master of the Pearl Tridents quite yet. But that could change depending on the circumstances and how this goes down. Let's get in damage and then Righteous Valk. Okay. I'm gonna cast down one of these lords. Just I'm scared of how much power they're getting over there. Another removal spell I'm happy to see. No second black source for Elegy Acolyte. And Bruna is also not castable. This is a little bit of an awkward sitch, but nothing I can't handle. They still have no flyers, so I'm just gonna get in and kill them actually. Slay. Merfolk don't stand a chance. Trop! We got a Trop and a Vodalian Hexcatcher. That's a solid Merfolk card. The Lighthouse Chronologist. That's a piece of shit. Tamio the Moon Sage. Lovely, beautiful, amazing, iconic card. I'm selling it. I'm sorry, but it sucks. It's just not good anymore. And oh god, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have to fight every single one of these merfolk just to make it out of this area in the center of the island biome. So lame. Okay. This is too sketch even for me. I'll do it like this. Tide Shaper. Okay. Starting town. Yeah, so I don't have an island because they played the Tide Shaper turn 1 before I even played a land. So someone should teach them about sequencing. I go to 6 though, so I shouldn't talk shit actually at all. I make them exile a land. Yeah, let's hope there's not another lord here. Okay, there is not. I haven't done the math, but I could very well be dead here. Nope. I just go to 3. It is a very spooky situation, though. But I've got a creature. And they still haven't given me an island. But this thing could get flying and kill me. Bring out Laisa. We're still stabilizing here, so I'm not going to attack. I like to try and put that pressure on when I stabilize as soon as possible, but sometimes it's just not worth it, I think. Yeah, really, opponent getting really hard punished for not kicking Tide Shaper when they had the chance several times in a row. If it wasn't for that, I probably would not have been able to make the comeback that I am making right now. Yep, so I replay this. Drain them, drain them. And now I feel like I'm in a more comfortable position to start putting the pressure on my opponent. Clinical. Yeah, the difference is night and day, having this much starting life and being able to go that low as I did this game, against a very aggressive and efficient deck that was trouncing us earlier in the playthrough. A real like gloves come off moment. So now they've left up blockers. We're both in full top deck mode. Yeah, I'll put it here. I think I'll just attack with Lysa. Now with how low they are. Now I just attack with both and I win. Beautiful. Me just trying to go to the frickin' library, dude. Why is it so hard? I actually went to the library in real life today with the boyfriend. We went to go... Oh, no. Okay, this guy right here. Worst possible enemy we could have run into right here. This dude with the cloak. With that cool cloak right there. Nightmare. This is the hardest enemy that spawns in the overworld, I think, bar none, straight up. Not even kidding. Not even exaggerating. And I'm literally trapped right here. I'm literally... Wait. No, there's an escape route. Okay, sick. You guys are going to say, oh, we want to see you fight him, Coda. We want to see you fight... I have so much money on me right now. I'm not trying to throw all that shit away. Okay? This is a business, alright? We're doing business here. We can't just run in like that. But trust me, that enemy, that dude... I think he's the shapeshifter. Some kind of shape-shifting business is his whole thing. So, we're looking for the library of Brisela. So it's just further northeast. Perfect. We can go northeast. We can do that. Absolutely. Let's just go giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, 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 giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, up, up. I love our horse mount thing. I think it's a horse. It might be something else though. It might be a deer or something. Kind of has horns. Oh, there it is again. The shapeshifter asshole. Oh, that's like a legit boss area right there, methinks. Let me just check that is what I think it is. Nope, it's not. It's just a pirate area. It probably is also a boss. Maybe that's the area I'm thinking of, but also I don't want to get cornered. Oh no, I feel like I might get cornered here. Please spare me, please. Is this it? This is the Library of Brisela? My goodness gracious. Okay, bring it on. Bring it on, archivist. What you got? Show me what you've got. Starting off with a ghost quarter is pretty gross, if you ask me. I'm tempted to play out Prismatic Vista just to, like, bait out the activation. Ugh, yeah. Yes, I'll go search for a fucking planes. You imbecile. I mean, getting to a 5th land, I think we're okay with that. And then, okay, that was our land drop. We can just pass. Play out the chapel. Crack this. Grabbing another planes. Cast the locket instead of the steel seraph. They play the overwhelmed archivist. We are completely okay with that because we are going to play out. Let's go with Laisa. Passing the turn, opponent has nothing at all to answer that. We love to see it. 3, 4, 5 for Elspeth. Storm Slayer. +1. Start to grow our army. Attack with Laisa. Get in. Get them in the bin. They target Laisa. Fortunately, we just have to accept the free swamp. And they mill me 13 cards? Yeah. Disgusting. That's how... That's what I think about that. I don't like being milled for 13 cards. I think that's incredibly rude and inappropriate, unsportsmanlike behavior. Let's play Voice of the Blessed. Let's play Carrot Cake after that. I'll keep that on top. And then I will... Oh, jeez. Guess I just have to pass the turn after that. Opponent has nothing either, which is kind of nice to see. Let's crack this cake to put a counter on the voice. And I'll play out Big Boy Steel Seraph. I'm going to give Voice of the Blessed lifelink. And then I'm going to swords. Wait, okay. I'll attack with Voice of the Blessed. But then I'm going to swords to Plowshares the Archivist. So he can't trade with me. Grow the voice, pass the turn. Opponent has nothing on board, but another overwhelmed archivist who is way too overwhelmed to be doing his job properly. Play out more threats, gain a ton more life. I'm now way over the magical threshold. Opponent forced to surrender in the wake of my glorious magical buddies. Do I want any of these? Not really. I don't believe in mill as a strategy in Forge. It is just not viable. Opponents sometimes have libraries in the hundreds of cards, and so it's just not a reliable strategy for that reason. There are plenty of better ways to win through control, through aggro, through combo, through tempo, than by milling your opponent. The only mill deck I've ever really played was Brood Scale, Blade of the Blood Chief, plus Altar of the Brood as a win condition, because you can find it off of Urza's Saga. That's the closest thing to a mill deck that I've ever had any success with in Forge. So big L for all of the Hedron Crab Mind Funeral enthusiasts out there who love to mill out an opponent, who love like the aggressive mill out strategy. 'Cause I do love, I love the like those old school Glimpse the Unthinkable, Mind Funeral, Hedron Crab, Jace's Mind Seeker, or what is it? Was it Jace's Phantasm, the like 1 mana 5/5 flyer, but it's only a 1/1 unless your opponent has like 20 cards in the bin. Okay. This is not keepable. This is keepable. We can bin a swamp. We're on the draw. Opponent starts with the Seat of the Synod. We'll start with the Plains. They play an Ancient Den. We'll play just another basic Plains, but let's go with Voice of the Blessed turn 2. See if they kill it or something. During each player's upkeep, if that player controls fewer lands than target opponent, the player may search his or her library for a basic land card and put that land into play. Wait. If this works how I think it works, I don't think it benefits me ever. When it says target opponent, I think it means my opponent's opponent, which is me. I could be wrong. Okay. No matter. I simply play Guide of Souls, Giada here, growing the Voice of the Blessed, attack. Yeah, they get a free land. They cast Walking Archive, the world's least intimidating creature. Oh, it does do something for me? Huh. Okay. Making me question if I should even play out Prismatic Vista. No, I should, though. I should. I'll get in, and then play out the second Righteous Valkyrie, and now our opponent has no hope of catching up. Milling me 13. That's far too late. Far, far, far too late to be a serious threat for me. But I ain't going easy. Draining them as much as I can beforehand, because a couple more mill cards in their hand and I could be dead. No need to take that risk. I had to do it to him. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Compulsive Research is an okay draw spell. I could think of better, though. I can think of much better. It's sketchy. It's a sketchy one, alright. I'm keeping it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. If I draw any untapped land here, then I'll get my turn 3 Gisela. Unfortunate. It's so sad. It's so sad. And the fact that I have no other play here, that's brutal. Hard punished for that keep. Hard punished. I feel like a good like 50% of the games I lose because I kept a hand that I shouldn't have kept. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Always had it. They grab a waste. This is like a full-on waste deck. Attack in the air. Play out Laisa. Angel Synergy, Angel Synergy. 6 mana now. Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better for my angels. Attack with the team. GG's. Yeah. I'll take the Darksteel Citadel. I don't really want the Transmogrify. Sorry. I just don't really want it that badly. There's so many enemies here. Yeah, I'll keep this. Turn 1, play this Shattered Sanctum tapped. Opponent is playing a wall deck, so this should be an easy win. We've got turn 3 Gisela pretty consistently so far. only managed to get Brisela out once so far, and it won the game, but mostly just because it was a big flyer and not much because of its stacks effect. Not getting our 4th land was a little sad there, but I'll play out the Voice of the Blessed and attack, gain some life, make it bigger. Drew a tapped land, unfortunately, but that's all right. Put a counter there. Attack. First strike, bitch. Yeah, Gisela just feels so good every time. Playing out the Lightstall Inquisitor, we get a Wingmantle Chaplain. Just looks like Jesus. Just looks like an actual picture of Jesus in that artwork. Attack, attack, attack. Gets bigger, opponent's life gets drained more. Well, the chaplain comes down anyway. Makes a bunch of birds. It's definitely, you know, that's something. That's a solution. But, what if I told you that wasn't enough, huh? Yep, life gained, life drained, several birds killed. And with that, we just have to pass it back. Sadly, their Jesus card there has successfully stalled me out, which is annoying. Oh, God. Yeah, of course, there's the other one, which I... And they'll keep getting more birds from it? What a troublesome card. Okay. Okay. Okay, so single block on each of them. More life gets drained. And then I just pass again. Opponent's whole deck seems to be surrounding this chaplain strategy. Opponent deep in the tank / my computer is being worked too hard apparently. Preview is closed. Chrome is closed. Opponent is still chugging along. They've got another one of those guys. A little bit crazy, I have to say. It's a little shocking. I'll play the Elspeth. I simply need to trust that this works because I don't know. It seems like they have enough blockers. I don't have trample. They can't kill me on the backswing. They might kill Elspeth. But at least this way, like, I don't know. I think, yeah, okay. So there goes their whole bird army pretty much. I think I'm okay with that. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay. Make a couple of 1/1s. Marauding, Blight, Priest, Combat. We get in for some damage. I'll leave an attack with Giada this time, as well as the Inquisitor, since it's now over that 6 power threshold. Single block, single block, single block. We see them regenerate that wall. They go to 2. No casualties for us. Opponent is still in the tank. Living Wall looks incredibly lewd. That artwork is just obviously phallic. I can't be the only one who looks at that and doesn't see a dick and balls. It can't just be me. It can't. Yup. Yes, you get to Sunweb. Is that something I should be worried about? Sunweb. I don't know. I don't know where that went. That was in... Okay, they searched for it. That's their big finisher, huh? Okay. Well, we grow the whole board once more. Attacking and fatal pushing a bird token, because why not? Without fetch lands, it's so hard to get like a worthwhile fatal push these days. Opponent does not block nearly enough of what I've got to throw out at them. GG's. Okay. It's around 5 o'clock and I really need to pee, so I'm probably going to peace out. Let me just exit this area. We'll come back and finish oh, maybe I can't exit because I'm too far deep in. Well, I'll be online later. Check me out on YouTube and on Blue Sky and follow me. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right. Peace out.